Hello Mayhem Makers, I am Mindy with Quilting Mayhem and welcome back to another Mindys Monday Mayhem Live. Today I want to talk sergers. I know a lot of people are scared of sergers, don't know how it will help them, don't think you have a use for them, all kinds of things. And it's surprising how much I know, like I do mostly quilting, so I've always been kind of in that camp of why would I need it? And I started venturing into things like putting my quilt backings together and making pillowcases. And of course, as you've seen, I then got into making garments and those kinds of projects in addition to my quilty life. And it's just amazing how much a serger in your sewing room, an additional tool, can help make your life a lot easier. So in front of me is the Bernina, the L850. This is one of the air thread models. It is on special right now. It is part of Bernina's Black Friday special. It's normally $39.99. Special is $24.99. Plus you get our Mayhem bundle of free thread and free fabric, 3 yards I believe of garment fabric every month for 12 months. So you get to come and not only have this amazing machine in your sewing studio, but you get some free fabric and thread, so you're learning and practicing with items that are free, so it doesn't cost you anything to play with it and learn it and all those kinds of things. And one of the items that Bernina has done, they have all kinds of these big books. So big book of serging, big book of embroidery and sewing and long arming. It's an amazing set to have to go with your machine. What I love about this one is it does speak to Bernina's specific, their current model sergers, but it gives you all kinds of detail with pictures, not only threading, operating, and then different types of stitches. So the one I'm going to show today, because I want to teach you just how to make easy napkins. Thanksgiving's coming, you might have some company and you want to dress up your table a little bit, and you can do it with just some simple basic fabric. And so I want to show you a fun little technique that you can do. It's a nice little rolled hem, and you can make them on your domestic machine. You can fold that seam over, you know, do the 1/4 inch, another 1/4 inch, and top stitch it down and all that kind of stuff. So if you have a domestic, you can do the same thing, but with a serger, it's kind of fun and it's super fast. I love how fast this machine is. So I'm going to do some series, a little more of getting to know your sergers and those kinds of things, because I do think this is a good tool that any sewist should have. So you don't just have to be a garment maker to use a serger. I mean, really, they can do all kinds of things. So I'm just taking essentially a fat quarter of a woven fabric, and if you have an embroidery machine, you can even monogram them. So one of my employees has lovingly made it monogrammed for me. So I have a nice little M, so if you have your embroidery machine, you can do that. Super simple before you go and do the serged edge. And what I like is that it's just nothing fancy. We adjusted a couple dials for our needles, and then all we have to do is put it in the machine, and I'll show you what it looks like. So it's just going to roll over the edge and do a stitch on it. And you can even do sparkly threads. You can do some of the stretch threads, which are a little puffier, give it a little more depth to it. It's a lot of fun, but this is how simple this is. So I've just put this fat quarter under the foot. What's really nice is part of this machine has a knife. It's going to trim the edge. You hear it just humming along. Oh my gosh. Simple, easy. I'm going to keep stitching. Hopefully you can even start to see how pretty this is. I love it. And so I'm going to keep stitching kind of a long tail. I'm going to wrap it back around, and I'm just going to feed it right back into this machine. So you're going to get the idea. But oh my gosh, if you're trying to do napkins for Thanksgiving, a yard of fabric will get you 4 napkins. So if you're doing small gathering, great. Larger gathering, a couple yards of a fabric, you can whip out napkins in no time to watch. We're gonna have this one done in a matter of minutes. I'm just gonna take it around. it's just cleaning off that edge. So as you can see here, kind of getting to the raw edge of this woven. It's not gonna matter. Just gonna trim all that off. Put their phone on disturb while they decided to do a live video. Like we say, it's always mayhem. So I'll come back, I'm going to trim the corners. But this napkin's done. Look at this. Look how cute. It's just a nice little rolled edge, so it's not gonna fray. We're gonna trim the little threads here, but otherwise I have fun holiday monogram napkin in a matter of minutes. Oh my gosh, this is just, I love it. And you could do like holiday print, you could get some Christmas fabric and do Christmas ones. You could do birthday ones. If you want to do something fun for somebody's birthday, you could find a cute print that they like and just do it for them. It doesn't take much, it's super fast and easy, so I love it. So if you maybe need one of these things, come talk to me. I'll tell you all the different reasons that'll justify why you need this in your room, because I love it. Some of the other projects I like to do, they're quick and easy, especially gift giving time, definitely is pillowcases. We have an apron pattern that you can make that's reversible, which is also a great gift for the people in your life that love to cook and sew and all that kind of stuff to keep, you know, their good clothes clean. You can put batting together. So when you're trying to do what we call Franken batting, where you're taking all your scraps and put them together, you actually can do it with the serger, and it just puts those two seams together, makes them nice and flat. You don't have to worry about them coming apart, and you're not trying to iron and fuse with batting tape, that kind of stuff. There's so many easy, cute little projects. Another one that I will show you, hopefully by next week, is a simple pillow that we'll put together as a cute little easy gift giving type stuff. That is my hope for the next couple weeks, is that my lives will be fun, easy things that you can put together for gifts for your friends and family, because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to give them something simple, easy, that you can sew? You don't have to go fight out in traffic in the mall, and you don't have to worry about Amazon and all that kind of stuff. Give the gift of homemade. It's made with love. You can use up those fabrics you have in your room, and I don't know. I love getting handmade things. So hopefully, you know, your friends and family do too. And we'll give you all kinds of ideas of what to make for them for this holiday season. So you can just stay home in your jammies and just sew away in your little room and not have to worry about it, right? So I hope you guys have a fabulous Monday, and we will see you next week. Have a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully you eat way too much and you have a good time. Until next Monday, keep on stitching.